Hi ladies, this is Mellon and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my channel is all about my journey, my life, just me sharing everything that it is taking, everything that I am doing to live the life I want to live. And you'll also see some things about hair and beauty, but most of what you see is going to be very inspirational and just my experiences of being an entrepreneur. So if you are here for it, girl, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. And if you are not new here and you have recently subscribed or you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for watching today. So today's video is going to be one part of a series. I don't know what I'm going to call this series. I guess I'm going to call it Boss Talk or I don't know, business talk. You ladies can leave a title, what you would like to call it, but basically I'm just going to be sharing like everything it takes to decide to live out your dreams. A lot of you ladies have questions and concerns and fears and doubts, and I just want to create a series to encourage you and let you know how I got from being in a rut to on this path of living my best life. So and also what I would like for you ladies to do is to please leave any questions that you may have about me working for myself, working in a salon suite. I definitely want to make sure I'm not ignoring anyone's questions, and I don't want to overlook you ladies have questions and I'm not answering them. So please leave any questions that you may have, because I do want to do a Q&A video. Also, you ladies know this summer I'm working 6 days, so I can't crank out as many videos as I was. So I know for sure that I will at least do one video a week, and I will create a video on Sundays and upload it on Sunday or Monday. So you can definitely look forward to videos on Sundays and me uploading them either Sunday or Monday. Also, I want to know where do you ladies prefer that I film, because I've been getting some feedback that the music is too loud at my salon. So do you prefer me filming at home, or do you prefer my salon? Does the music bother you? So please comment and let me know. So let's jump into this video. I'm gonna try to not make it too long. I'm gonna try to make it like 10 to 15 minutes. So I want to talk about everyone always asks me, Amber, how did you get to this point of living your dreams? Like, how did you come to the decision? So I'm going to tell you, I just got tired of being taken advantage. Everyone has their breaking points. Everyone has their threshold. For me, a pet peeve of mine is to be taken advantage of. I cannot stand that, because I feel like I'm a person that if you know me, if you're my friend, if you're in my circle, I give my all. I just really put everything, my heart and soul, into whoever I call my friend, who's in my circle. I give my all, and when I have a job, I do my best. So it's really a pet peeve of mine for someone to take advantage of my kindness, which it happens all the time. It's a part of life. So that's what really pushed me to make this decision to go on this path of entrepreneurship, which is very, very, very hard. It's not easy. Like they say, if it was easy, everybody would do it. I think back to when I was learning how to drive, and my dad was teaching me how to drive. People were like, Amber, it's easy, girl. Everyone's doing it. And I look around, yeah, everyone drives. So it can't be too hard. You can do it. But when it comes to starting a business, everyone's not popping up with businesses, and people that pop up with businesses, sometimes they don't do well. They don't do successful because it takes a lot. But that did not scare me away from working for myself. So if you are serious about living your dreams, if you want more, then that hard work and the sacrifice and the discipline that it takes, those words are not going to scare you from living your best life. So even though you hear me say like, girl, it is hard, it is really, really hard, you got to give it everything you got. You will have your sad days, your bad days, days when you want to cry, days when you just want to hide under a table. Don't let that scare you. It's like they say, be scared, feel the fear, and do it anyway. So that's the mindset that you need to have when you want to start. You're at the very beginning. You're at that point of, do I do this or do I not do this? Do I stay comfortable or do I take risk? Okay. And there's nothing wrong with working on your dream little by little, because everyone comes from different situations, different circumstances. Everyone's journey to living their best life is different. I'm married, so I have someone to help me support my dream. I don't have any kids, so how quickly I was able to make this decision and go for it, were those factors, that background story that I just gave you, were factors, and I could do it. I don't know if I could do this if I was living by myself or if I had kids. Trust me, I would do it, but I don't know how quickly I would do it. But trust and believe it would still happen. It's just some of you, if you know that you have certain things that are just working against you and you just can't like go 100 all the way in, then I believe in coming up with a strategy. I believe in thinking, sitting down and coming up with a plan to get what you want. Because trust me, if you really want something bad enough, you can have it. I remember when I wanted a dog and my husband was like, no, Amber, we don't need a dog. We don't need it, blah, blah, blah. 2 years went by and I was like, look, we don't have any kids. I want a dog. And he was like, no, blah, blah, blah. We don't need a dog. Guess what Amber did? Amber started researching dogs that I wanted, researching the costs, researching this type of breed, their mannerisms, all that's going to take to raise them. And Amber Mellon got a dog. His name is Samson. Okay. You seen him in my, about me video. That's my dog Samson. So trust me, don't let people telling you no, or maybe it's not the right time. Only is when it's the right time. If you want to do something, you can do it. I remember when it came to getting the house, my husband was like, oh, we don't need a house, blah blah blah, we're not ready for that. Okay. 2-3 years went by. I was like, okay, it's time to buy a house. My husband was scared. Buying a house is a big decision. But guess what Amber Mellon did? Amber Mellon started researching credit score, what you needed to have for a credit score, what you need to have to buy a house. We're working with a VA loan. How's that going to help us? I researched all of that. And I did what I needed to do, and I never gave up. I was relentless. If you want something bad enough, trust me, you will be relentless to get it. Nothing can stop you. It doesn't matter if it happens right away. If it doesn't, you continue to work and strategize and do a little bit at a time and research and get things little by little to get what you want. Okay. It took me I think when we deciding to get a house and then actually going to the bank and getting the loan and then the whole thing, I think that whole process was like almost 2 years, because just finding a house is a process, and then qualifying for the house is a process, like putting an offer, all that. And then if you get a new construction house and it's not built yet, that's another process. But just trust and believe. I did not give up. Nothing went like how I thought it was going to go. And there was even a point in the buying process where the first bank that we went through, said that they were not going to close with us at the last minute. But that did not stop me. I can't even lie. I was very devastated, very, very, very devastated. But I said, you know what? If God wants me to have this house, I'm going to have this house, and nothing is going to stop it. And look, I'm talking to you in my house. So I'm just letting you ladies know you can do it. Don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do, okay? So that's the thing. You have to decide, make that decision, okay? I'm going to go for this. I'm going to do it. Can you go all in, at one time and do like I did? If you can, then do it. If you can't, it's okay. Do a little bit at a time. A lot of you ladies want to get your salon suite. You have kids, you're single, you live by yourself, you take care of everything, and you're just scared. Like, Amber, I don't know if I can do this, girl. But come up with a strategy. You can do anything that you want to do. Come up with a strategy, come up with a plan, and work your plan, okay? If you think enough and pray enough, God will give you the answer and show you the way to work your plan the way you need it to, okay? So once you decide that, okay, I'm going to go for this, I'm going to do this, whether if I go in all the way or I work on my dream a little bit at a time, after you get to that point, you need to decide, what does your dream look like, okay? So for me, I knew that I still wanted to do hair. And there's also other things that I'm great at. And that's what God has been showing me lately, that about me, what my channel is about for my new subscribers, that video that I recently made. I made it for my new subscribers, but I really feel like that was for me to really help me to see clearly and rethink, okay, Amber, this is what you're all about. Even though you're great at hair, you're great at makeup, God has given you other gifts, and you will not find out your other gifts until you start with what God gave you, okay? Because, all of us, we just don't have one gift or one talent. There are other things that God has given us that goes with those talents, okay? It's like, I don't know, what can I use? It's like, when you get cookies, a lot of times you want milk with the cookies. The milk and the cookies go. Or, when you eat a hot dog, a lot of times the mustard and the ketchup goes with the hot dog. Or a cake, you get a cake, a lot of us like the frosting on the cake, a lot of us like a glass of milk with the cake, a lot of us like ice cream to go with the cake. So when you're thinking about your gifts, I just want you to think of them as, I don't know, your favorite dessert, your favorite food. A lot of times when we have desserts or food, there are other side dishes or other drinks that we like to put together with them, okay? So I just don't want you to guys get to stuck on one thing. God has given you many things, and the only way to discover those other gifts is you have to set yourself on this journey of faith, of walking by sight, and self-discovery. You will discover things that you didn't even know you were good at or that you had. I am a person, I always love to encourage people. I've always been that type of person. If you come and talk to me, I guarantee you I'm going to encourage you in some type of way. I'm going to try to help you see things in a different light. I'm going to try to help you to be positive about a dim situation. I've always been that way. And it was like, ding, Amber, you have this YouTube channel. I know you talk about wigs and you talk about makeup and you do reviews, but pay attention. The girls, the ladies that are coming to your channel, they are loving the inspiration. They are loving the advice. Pay attention. God has given you this platform to encourage. And that song by the band Take That is called Let the Sun In. When I heard that song, it just spoke to me so much. It was like God was just speaking to my heart, and he was just letting stuff download, like showing me, like, Amber, girl, this is your lane. You know that how they say, if you stay in your lane, you'll be the only one in it. If there's room for you when you stay in your lane. Dominate your lane. Go with what you need to do. Don't follow the rest of everybody. So it can be kind of tempting to get on YouTube and try to do things of what other people are doing, to build your channel up. But what has been placed in my heart lately is, Amber, you have gifts, okay? And one of those gifts is inspiring people, is encouraging people. I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker at all, but God was telling me, like, open up, share what I'm doing in your life. Share what I am putting in your heart. You have a way that you can talk to people and encourage them and shed a little bit of light in their darkness, And, we live in a time where we have social media and we can fake to be something that we're not. And there's a lot of that going on. And a lot of times we don't know like really what's going on behind the scenes when we're looking at someone's life and we're on Instagram, on YouTube, and we're like thinking like, oh my gosh, I wish my life was like theirs. But you really have no clue of really what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, and it can be hard to compare yourself or wish you had that person's life, but I'm here to tell you that you have the life you have tailored to you because you're special. You are a one in a million, and God wants you to live your life based on the talents and things that He's giving you. So that's like what's been resonating with me is, Amber, stay in your lane, girl. I know you want to talk about this and that, but people coming to your channel, listen to what they're saying. They're loving the positivity. They're loving the inspiration. They're loving the transparency, because so many people are not being transparent these days. So many people are faking it. You know what I'm saying? Creating this thing on, social media that's not true. And so that's another reason why I think people find my channel so refreshing, is because, I am who I am, and I'm telling you what I'm telling you, what's real, when I'm going through, whether you agree with me, whether you don't, whether it's right or whether it's wrong. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. You can use it however you want to use it. And so I just encourage you to do the same. I encourage you to find your voice, to find your niche, to find your lane. Even if you do love makeup, even if you do love hair in wigs or, vlogs, whatever, everyone else is doing, make it you, make it different, make it original, tailor it to you. And that goes back to my original point, is your dream, tailor it to you. You are special. Tailor it exactly to fit you. Don't try to make it like someone else, because I can guarantee you it's not going to fit. It's either going to be too big, too small, too tight, or it's not going to look good on you because it's not you. Tailor your dream to fit you, because God has given us all beautiful gifts. And my thing is I don't want to leave any gift on the table. Imagine you're at a birthday party, okay? And imagine your dad comes in and he has this table and he has all these big, beautiful gifts just waiting for you to open them, okay? And you only open one. Does that make sense? Like, would any girl do that? Okay, we know that there's some daddy girls out there, and dad's gonna get his baby girl what she likes, okay? And so you see these beautiful wrapped gifts. I mean, some big, some small, but they all mean so much. That's my point. It doesn't matter if you feel like your gift is insignificant because it's, small, or, it's not getting a lot of attention, or whether your gift is big. Use them all. Don't leave anything sitting on the table. Why would anyone want to leave a wonderful gift that someone gave them on the table? And that's visually how I saw it. I was like, Amber, your Father in heaven is giving you all these beautiful gifts to use to help you and to help others as well. Why would you want to leave any of them on the table? So I am really making sure that I pay attention, that I'm aware, that I have my spiritual eyes open, that I can hear clearly, see clearly what it is that I need to contribute to life, to the world, to my family, to myself. And I don't want to leave anything on the table. That's my prayer every day. I always pray. I say, Lord, please help me to use every single ounce that you've given me. Like, help me to be the best Amber. And that's what I want for you ladies. I don't want you to be like me. I don't want you to do things like me. I want you to be inspired by me, and I want you to go do what makes you you. And if you're spiritual, I want that to be your prayer. I want you to say, hey, Lord, help me to use everything that you've given me. Help me to leave nothing on the table, because there are many layers to us. God has given us many layers. You're not just a hairstylist. You're not just a barber. You're not just a makeup artist. You're not just a photographer. You're not just a baker. You're not just a writer. You're not just a speaker. There are many layers that God has given us, and I'm starting to realize you won't even know those talents and those gifts until you start working on the main ones that you know that God has given you, until you start using them. And then when you start using them, He's going to show you things about yourself that you never knew you even had. You're going to be like, dang, I didn't even know I had that. I didn't even know I was good at that. Trust me, you will be on this discovery. And you know, when you discover things that you don't like about yourself, embrace those too. You can't just embrace the good. This journey is about everything. This journey is about helping you to be your best self. You cannot be your best self if you're only paying attention to your strengths, if you're only paying attention to the things that you're good at. You have to work on your weaknesses too as well. It's a total package. But the main thing I want you ladies to take away from this video, because it's going on 20 minutes, is to start somewhere. So after you watch this video, I want you to sit down and really think about it is, what do you want to do? What do you want for your life? What things do you want to change for your life? Do you want more income? Do you want more flexibility? Do you want more time with your family? Do you want a vacation more? What is it that you want? After you decide what you want, I want you to figure out what is it that you want to do. Like if you could do something full time and get paid for it, I want you to think, what would that thing be? Once you come up with that, then I want you to implement and put together a plan on how to begin to work that plan to live your dream, whether it's going in full and taking that jump, like that plunge like I did, or whether that's working at it a little bit at a time. And I'm here to tell you, the greater the sacrifice, the bigger the blessing. I'm in my sacrifice season right now. I'm in my hard work season. I'm in the groundwork, the developing stage. Whenever you buy a house and it's new construction, they tell you a time of when your house can be completed, but anything can come and change that completion date. And when you get a house, they have to develop the land. They have to develop the land, clear the land, so the base of your house can begin to being built. And that's where I'm at. Okay, so my land is cleared. I've cleared the land. I see clearly what it is I want to do. And now I'm laying down the base work of what I want to do. And we all know you got to have bulldozers that come in and move stuff. You got to develop that ground. You got to dig up and push dirt away. There's a lot of things that go into clearing the land for your lot and putting the base down for your house. So I want you ladies to think about that. You know, I'm saying lot, but spiritually, your lot is your lane, your space, your dream, what it is that you want to do. Okay, you need to make a way for you to live your dream. So whatever you need to move, whatever you need to dig up, whatever you need to throw away, that's what you need to do. Okay. And once you do that, then you start implementing things to lay the foundation. And the foundation is your vision for your dreams, your goals for your dreams. What is your dream? How do you want to do it? How do you want to work it? Who's your target audience? You know, all those things, okay? But ladies, I have to end this series. It's going on 22 minutes. I mean, not the series. I have to end this video because it's going on 22 minutes. But I hope you ladies enjoyed this video. Please leave comments. Don't forget to, if you have a question, to leave a question for the Q&A video. And yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I do, if I can, when I can, I do my Instagram stories when I'm marketing and I'm, you know, just being an example for you ladies. I'm not, you know, I don't want to just tell you, but I want to show you and let you know that I'm doing this too. Like, I'm in it with you, okay? I hope you ladies are having a great day. Don't forget to work on the things I told you about. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.